same story for the veteran from Southern California, Brianna Do. She's up ahead at the par 5 7th, and Tom Abbott is there watching.
Yeah, missed the green from 87 yards, but I think she would fancy that one, and certainly giving it a good go. Should be an easy 5.
This is the par 3 15th, and Russia's Natalia Guseva.
She's going along really nicely yesterday. A little bit disappointed with her finish, but this looks to be on a great line. That'll do.
Another of the Epson Tour graduates, a rookie on tour, another player from China, Yahui Zhang. Saw that nice up and down for Aline Crowder at the 11th. Great approach from Yahui Zhang. Yeah, so the Epson Tour graduates. We've already seen one win this year, Ingrid Lindblad in LA.
This hole was not kind to her yesterday, if memory serves me correctly, with the Cenote penalty area coming into play for Brianna. That's going to be a drop shot, so I think she will feel pretty hard done by there. I think it was a good tee shot, just that first bounce that you mentioned, Mel.
You want to pull off to the right a little.
How big is that to make after dropping a shot at 6?
I think the grain just pulled it off to the left a bit at the end.
Tell you, okay, there were 2 great reads from you there.
Brianna Do, the lie that she had for that third shot was very poor, and just didn't hit a great shot. This one needs to go. Oh my goodness, it's going to be 2 bogeys in a row to finish the front 9 for Brianna.
Well, here's one of the highest ranked players among those in contention, Hye-Jin Choi, number 44 in the world. She's been in the top 25 for a lot of her career.
Ball sitting nicely, downhill chip that should funnel left to right.
She burst onto the Epson Tour, won 2 of her first 3 starts. Hye-Jin Choi at the 11th. Yeah, answers back-to-back bogeys to get it back to 4 under.
Into the wind, so that's going to be the key, and obviously getting it to run through the fringe, which can be a bit sticky here. So she hasn't hit it. She's going to leave herself more work.
Brianna for par at 10 needs it.
Yeah, leaking here. She's dropped a couple of shots, doesn't want to drop another one. I think that was very important to make 3 there.
Chisato Iwai has a chance. 15.
Yeah, this is playing one of the toughest par 3s out here this week, but with that front left hole location, it's...
She may have thought the
That
same
hang
thing.
out to the right.
It did, yeah.
83 yards here. Been looking down at the line with her caddy, trying to figure out how this is going to come out. It's come out well, just needs a bit of stop. It's right at the flag.
Just 1 birdie today, and Chisato Iwai is going to pitch this one.
Yeah, this hole's been playing carnage all week. She looks to judge that really nicely, though, from the front of the green.
Her sister Akie was rolling 6 under through 11 by way of Stanford University. Aline Crowder.
Wind's starting to pick up a little bit. This is probably one of the most windiest tee shots out there, with the ocean there on the right. That's a beauty there.
And from off the front of the green at 11, the leader Bay.
4 paces to the edge of the green, another 7 to the hole.
Hye-Jin Choi, 3rd at the par 5, 13th.
Gettable in position today, 13 on, 5 off the right.
About 3.5, 4 feet for Jenny.
Yeah, the green really falls off on the right-hand side, so she's got to decide where she's going to pitch this, because there's a bit of an upslope about 2/3 of the way it ends. And yeah, I think, Mel, she was just kind of between the shot that she wanted to play there.
Here's Jenny Shen for birdie at 13. Okay, well, there you go. Not her best wedge, one of her best putts. And Hye-Jin Choi trying to match the birdie from Jenny Shin. Got that shoulder. Here's Caroline Masson at the 14th.
Very good chipper of the golf ball. And she just proved me right there. So thank you, Caroline Masson. Beauty.
You know, 24 paces on. She wants to come up a little bit short. Maybe hit a 140-yard shot. She went out after that one hard. Pretty good line. This does play back into the wind.
It's not a bad person to be a mentor, I can tell you that much.
This is an eagle pitch for Chisato Iwai.
Oh, she played that lovely, didn't she?
And that was a pitch to make, wasn't it? How long she's been out here. Hae-Ji Kang of Korea, 17th season, 300 LPGA starts. This for eagle at 18. Look out. Okay. Never won out here. She did win on the Epson Tour as a 17-year-old back in the day.
Yeah, this is a real scoring opportunity here. Try and get this one up and down. Get a birdie back on the card, but if she's pulled it left to the hole, it's going to make the birdie putt a lot longer than she would have liked. About flag high there.
It's almost like you're finishing with almost like back-to-back par fives because of that moved up tee. So Chisato Iwai, who made birdie, an 11th hour victory. And another good one and a chance.
Ruling it out there and not knowing what you're going to get in. You get to tournaments late because you get in late. It just, your preparation is to stall off, and it's a difficult, you know, it's a real big uphill battle for a lot of these players.
Yahweh Jong, second shot at the short 17th.
Oh, look out. Nicely done.
Nice, fluid, aggressive swing there, Mel.
Yeah, she looks like she likes it. She's clicking her fingers to maybe sit down a little bit.
Yeah, I think she struck that so solidly it just went right through the wind.
This would be a good time for Brianna Do to hit a good shot. Par 3, 15th, Tom.
Yeah, it certainly would. They moved the tee up today, but once that ball gets up in the air, it just hits that wall of wind. This is not a good line if it's enough.
It is enough time. She's got about a 5-footer up the hill there.
For Brianna Do, age 35 now. Comebacker for Jenny Bay. Not in yet.
Well done.
Less than a quarter of the field has hit this green in regulation. Gabby did, and this for a rare birdie.
She's birdied this a couple of times.
She has.
Already this week, so she's the only person that's actually dominating this hole.
Yeah, it really speaks to the accuracy to find the fairway in that narrow neck. It's 167 yards. Safe side is right here. It is right to the flag, but she will have a birdie putt.
Which, as we said, is rare. Gabby Ruffles, second shot. 17 playing 263 today. Can she dial in this pitch?
She certainly can.
Pretty straightforward pitch shot. 7 paces to the front, another 12 to the hole. Decent amount of green to work with.
Yeah, this is not too bad from behind this screen. Chip it up there, get a close make of 4. I thought with that second shot there, yeah, that one's going to be okay. But with that second shot, her feet just sunk right down into the water. The ball was sitting fine. Ball's going to be further below her feet than it was originally, but she's going to be maybe a club length further right of this tree, which she's thinking about. She's going to give it a go, and it went right of the tree, trying to chase it up there. Might get close to the front of the green.
Oh.
That's a fantastic shot.
And that's going to be a putt for eagle for Brianna Do. The lead will be as it was when the day began today. 1 into the final round. End of the day, she shoots 71. Not the finish she wanted, but big picture.
Yeah.
Jenny Bay is in front.
I mean, that last group, you've got to think Miranda